Oh,
We are here.
yes, perfect timing, man.
Well,
Perfect
you didn't have
timing.
you didn't have the same intro. Usually it's like I know it's shorter, but I'm so used to the intro ending, and then there's like an
Yeah.
intro video.
Yeah.
I forgot we didn't have the
Oh,
intro
it's
video.
just a 30-second, man.
Oh,
I'll swallow your soul.
That's
I missed
right.
it.
Yeah. You know
Fuck.
what we're doing? Some Evil Dead. Evil
I
Dead
shouldn't
tonight.
I shouldn't have said a bad word so early in the stream. That's probably bad.
That's all right.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, what's up, everybody out there?
Oh, what's up, everybody out there in TV land, radio land? What's going on, Satan? How you doing, brother? I'll try to join you girls on my lunch break. I don't know the fuck you're talking about.
I know.
I don't see any girls over here, dude.
Say that to my face, Satan. Say it to my face.
If I was a girl, you better believe I'd be like too busy with myself. I'd be preoccupied. I wouldn't be here with you jabronis. I'd be like somewhere doing this, dude.
I keep seeing those robots pop up on my X or whatever. Like you see these big Uber nerds at these conventions with these robots, and it's like, oh man, it's creepy with what's gonna happen down the road.
I try and limit X to basically when people send me stuff. I don't actually peruse it because the rare times I have, it's usually because somebody does send me something and then I make the mistake of like, oh, let's see what else is on X. Big mistake. And then based on what people send me, it dictates my fucking whacked out algorithm over there.
Too much.
And I've seen the most heinous, like I actually know who that Chud the Builder guy is. Because he's all over the news right now. He's the guy that shot a guy outside of a courthouse.
I heard about in passing. I don't know what.
So I found out who that guy was because somebody sent me something, and then like the algorithm fed me this random influencer who's pretty big, and he's basically a racist.
Oh, I heard about that guy.
He's the guy that baits like people of color, and the guy's terrible. It's like, dude, the shit people get away with, dude, is insane. And I get it, it's X, and it's kind of like how you have those like predator hunter videos with the guys that just beat the shit out of them in public places, which of course is, I understand, is satisfying, but literally people are posting videos of people fucking assaulting people, and sometimes those people get in trouble. It's just wild that we have something like X where it's just unfiltered, man, the stuff you can see. And that guy, that Chud the Builder guy, I don't know what that guy expected. Like, I mean, apparently they're saying it was planned basically because people are pointing to streams and stuff that he was doing where he was basically outlining it. But he's basically a provocateur,
Yeah.
And I don't know, but
he was even saying like, something's gonna happen to me and all that shit. That's what I heard on a podcast, and I'm like, this guy's just baiting everybody. He's ridiculous.
It's all race, dude.
Just a piece of shit. Dude.
He finds himself in situations where there's, a black person, and then he has his fucking catchphrase. This is not me, but he started this like hashtag catchphrase of like, oh, chimping out, and it's just like, yeah, it's that guy. And he gets in these situations where he tries to rile people up, and of course to start something, and it's fucking asinine, dude. And like, I can't
shit, dude.
I can't believe this guy got away with it for this long. But you know the story, right? So he went to he was actually, I think it was his court date. He went to a court date for something else that he did. This is not his first time getting in trouble with stuff.
Okay.
And outside of the courtroom, he provoked a guy of color, and then he tried to say that because he attacked him, he pulled his weapon on him and shot at him, and shot him. And he shot him. I don't think he died. But he shot him and he's in the hospital. And he actually shot himself in the process, which is fucking extra hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, and that was his reasoning. Like, he's a provocateur or whatever. And, he's just like, give me an excuse, bro. But of course, the laws that he's trying to use in his favor that he had the balls to do outside of a courthouse, it doesn't protect him when he is the provoker.
Well, I heard they're going to throw the book at him. So
well, he was the provoker. So it doesn't work like that. He threatened you because you started throwing racial slurs at him. It's like, it doesn't work like that. And then you pull a gun. So like, he's looking at, first of all, they set his bail at 1.25 million.
Good.
And he's not that big. When I say he's big, I think he's got like a few 100,000 followers. It's not, he ain't making that kind of money, but Yeah, it's and there's a video of him getting the hearing and the judge setting bail, and as soon as the judge sets his bail, you just see the look on his face, like the 1.2, which he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna pay that shit because guess what? They're gonna throw the book at him because that's the way bail works. You put up bail if you believe in yourself, and if you win trial, you get that money back. It's like a deposit. You can put up the bail and you get hung out to dry on trial. You ain't getting that money back.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have it to begin with. And so like that guy, I think they're looking at giving him like 30 years. You know, because there's like multiple charges there. There's you know, the weapon thing, there's attempted murder, there's all you know, they're stacking it on him. And the guy needs it because it's like we live in this weird culture now where people are going to these crazy lengths for content.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
It's absolutely insane. So I don't think anybody feels bad for this guy. Oh, another thing too, we'll get off this in a second. It just kind of came up, but he also people are crowdfunding for this guy to pay his bail and shit. You know, the whole like supremacist fucking race, because it's so funny because you see these guys on X and you're like, I'm like, where are these people? I've never met these. I don't see these people in my everyday, but then they all come out of the woodwork, dude, because they're all commenting and shit like that. Like, oh my gosh. And what's it called? Yeah, anyway, but I think the prosecutor is probably going to get that thrown out as like, no, you can't. I guess there's a law. It's like, no, we're not going to allow you to use kickstarted funds.
Yeah.
Pay your bail for this, you know, given what it is, which is totally cool. So seriously, fuck that guy. You know, I make jokes sometimes. I'm not very serious, but Todd can vouch for me, dude. I've never said a bad word about people like that in my life, dude. Like that guy is fucking nuts, dude. And I certainly wouldn't do it for fucking clicks and money.
There's some crazy people out there, man.
All right, what's up, Racing Genius? Join us, absolutely. I think of DJ on the Halloween episode of Roseanne actually first when I hear please join us. I
don't think I remember that one.
Oh, it's the best. It's one of the best Halloween episodes ever, dude. They decorate their house like a whole like Halloween attraction, and DJ answers the door, and he's like, I think he's in like Dracula makeup. He's in some kind of monster makeup, and he's miming like this fucking voice. Please welcome to the house tunnel of terror. Please join us. Anyway, that's what I think about. Oh, everybody dies. Everybody. Okay. Let's see here. King Matthew, how you doing, brother? We're doing
King.
good.
What's up, brother?
I am burnt out, and you know, other than that, works. It's Wednesday and it feels like Saturday.
Yeah, it was my one of my kids' last days of school, so he's done with school. Summer break for him, but that's my first one. My other one graduates from preschool, so he'll be in kindergarten on Friday. So he'll graduate on Friday. So it's a busy time.
Well, that's cool though. It's exciting. King, you just got home in time for the stream. We appreciate that. See, you know what? It's great that we're just a little bit late for you guys. Because we know you guys aren't going to be on time, right? We want to give you that buffer. That's why we're late.
Well, and you had computer issues,
and I'm like working all the way up to the fucking wire, dude. That's what I'm doing. Tony, what's up, brother? He says your glasses lost its color, bro. I'm guessing that's what you mean. Lost. Yeah, you're not wearing your orange tinted glasses today.
No, they're in my car, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, young cross-eye, dude. Twitter's ass. It's I mean, I don't really partake. I don't really go over there. I mean, but it's just
I used to go quite a bit for news and stuff like that, especially like sports and shit. But
part of me thinks the concept is cool because like it's probably still one of the best places to get information, I guess. And you know, obviously it being very unfiltered can be a good thing, but the problem with it is there's like no control over what gets fed to you. And like I could almost tolerate it if it just gave me the stuff I wanted to see, but it is a free for all of shit, dude. It's really, I mean, I don't follow that many people on Twitter. When I go on Twitter, what happened to the good old days of going on a social media platform and you just getting like the news updates of the things you follow? That doesn't happen anywhere anymore.
No,
I get shown shit on everything. Like I don't follow any of these fuckers, and it's up to me to like click, I don't want to see this post anymore. I don't want to see stuff from these people anymore. I just yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, Chud the bottom. He's gonna be a bottom for sure.
Which reminds me though, if you're not following us on X Twitter, follow us on there. You can follow us on Blue Sky from Blue Sky or Threads or Instagram or TikTok. You can go to all of them.
Todd,
we're everywhere, baby.
Chill for like 30 more seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Tell them more about.
Yeah. So we have a Rumble. We have a Rumble. If you're into Rumble, we have Facebook. Into Facebook. We're on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. So follow us on Facebook. Even the live streams are on Facebook. I'd rather have you here though, because a lot of the comments on Facebook for the live streams don't show up here for some reason. And then TikTok. So we've been hitting TikTok hard for clips, and we're waiting till we hit 1,000 subs. So if you haven't subbed to us on TikTok, sub there, because we want to get 1,000 followers so we can go live stream on there as well. Which technically we do have live stream there now, but we need like some sort of stream key so we can get Aaron and myself on there to do the live stream. So if you haven't subbed to us on that, check it out. But yeah, we're pretty much everywhere. And I post stuff everywhere too. And if you're not a member, please join the membership. You know, it's like what, $2.99 a month. Been trying to post some stuff on there. Last week I posted I talked about my posters that I own, and I had like a handful of posters. I went over them. I'm going to keep doing that stuff. I also posted a clip. So I went to go see Possession the other day, which we'll talk about later, probably later in the week or something, because we might have something to do with that. I'm trying to get Aaron to go see it before we actually sit down and dissect Obsession. I keep saying Possession. It's Obsession, which I saw, and I'll talk about it later with him. But yeah, and yeah, this Evil Dead month. We are in Evil Dead month, and next week though, we will be having a Friday Night at the Morgue, back-to-back weeks. So next Friday and the Friday after that, we're going to be going back-to-back. So we haven't decided anything on the actual issues yet.
Well, I can tell you, it's confirmed that I'm going to go see Obsession. This weekend. We got a sitter.
Okay.
And Todd watched it. So if you want, we can cover the new issue of Rue with Obsession if you guys want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if Alpha's going to see it or if he has, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You know, he can just be like the you know.
So that means, you know, in the chat, go see it. You know, I mean, I'm not going to tell you if it's great or not, but everybody is saying how great this movie is. It's like the best horror film in the past decade. Blah, blah, blah. Judge it for yourself, and then we'll all talk about it together. So next Friday, we'll talk about it.
The fact that this thing only had a budget, most sources I'm hearing are saying $1 million. I've heard some sources say it's as low as 750,000.
Insane, man.
I mean, that's the way horror's always thrived. It doesn't need marquee names. Horror is what actually the genre puts people in seats. And
I will tell you, the director, I'm not gonna tell you what I thought of the movie. The director did a great job, though.
Yeah.
For his first film, like I was pretty surprised at the quality of work he did.
So all that'll be fun. Yeah, I assume Todd kind of told you about everything. And did you talk about Living Dead Weekend?
Not yet, no.
So that's obviously why we're doing back-to-backers next week and the week after, because we're gonna miss it on Living Dead Weekend, because that is coming up here in 3 weeks, something like that. It's kind of disgusting. It's making me sick to my stomach. You know, I'm feeling a little anxious about it. I was telling Todd, just because it's my first time leaving the wife and the kid, and I feel just a little anxious about it. You know, this is what I used to do back in the day, dude. I had no one to answer to. I didn't have really hard responsibilities, and I had gone places solo with the lady, you know, a few times or whatever over the years, but never with the kid, man. So it just makes me feel bad. And
no, I mean, I'm sure she can go wherever she wants to. I mean, that's what I tell my wife, but usually the women don't like to leave. Like,
exactly.
So
no, exactly.
It's just the way it is. I mean, the guys need that time to recharge their batteries and stuff like that. So.
Well, anyway, it is what it is. But we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to seeing anybody that maybe wants to come out there and is going to be in PA for the event and stuff like that. And if any of you guys are like in the Pittsburgh area, we're going to spend a little time in Pittsburgh too. If there's anything you guys have as far as suggestions for stuff to check out, because we'll be in Pittsburgh for an entire day. We'll have at least a whole day and night in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, tell us some good restaurants too. I mean, food is always a big thing for me.
Yeah. So it'll be cool. Looking forward to it. Well, no.
I'm a fat Discord mod, so
jeez. Let's see here. That clown got to get decades of prison time. Yeah, dude. I mean, it came up, and that guy, he's getting what's coming to him, man. It's just how it goes. Twitter gave me gas. I hate Twitter. You bet Uranus it needs to go to Mars. Get your ass to Mars.
Yes.
Hope it's the Bible. Dude looks like Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, he does look like he's right. He looks like he works at like an old ghost town reenactment town where he's like an old, polishing a glass at a saloon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gonna yeah, I don't know. I don't even fucking know. Dude, my head's mush, dude. I'm
jogging shoes.
Dude, I was in work mode for 10 hours 2 seconds before I came on here. It's so weird to switch. Because let's just say when I have meetings at work, I have to like make sure you're not in podcast mode, you're not in stream mode.
Yeah.
Don't say something that's going to get you fired. So I have to like be a certain way, and then like just coming into here, it's just it's weird sometimes when I don't have like 30 minutes to cleanse. Let's see here. Yeah, negativity culture, rage bait culture, 4chan culture. Yeah, damn crypto bros, 4chan. You guys remember Chris Chan, dude? Ugh, let's not talk about him. No. Todd, you don't know Chris Chan? The gaming community?
No.
The weird guy that created Sonichu, dude. The stupid like Sonic Pikachu meme, and he's kind of like,
sure I've seen the meme before. But
he's weird. He's got some issues. He's like on some kind of spectrum, I think. He got in trouble because his mom was like fucking mentally ill, and he was raping his mom.
Oh my god.
He's fucking weird. And he like transitioned. He's gone through. He's a weird guy. He's a weird dude. There's some dude on YouTube that made like, it's still going on. It's like he's dedicated his whole life to doing like a long Chris Chan documentary from stem to stern, and it's just hours and hours and hours, and it keeps going on and on and on. I don't know if he ever finished it, but like, if you ever want to go down that rabbit hole, there's a guy doing the fucking Lord's work on people that want to know about that guy. Yeah, I don't think his mom was saying that. Again, son, more groovy. I don't want to spoil the boys finale, but it's what you expect. You ain't missing anything. I haven't watched
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched the boys since season 3. I season 4 I just tuned out because it was right. This is like season 5 now.
Yeah, I think so.
The previous season, I just wasn't feeling. When you're kind of over it and you don't know why. It's like you hop sometimes when you hop on a show, especially when it's already got a couple seasons under it and you're feasting, and then they just take so long.
Yeah,
it's just like the next season. By the time that the new season comes out, it's like, I'm over it.
It's kind of like that Stallone show for me. That what was it, Tulsa King?
And that's
it started to get super cheesy and super corny. I'm just like, come on.
The same. And it's not that I won't go back and watch it, but I started watching the Robert Patrick season, the newest one. But we got like a couple episodes into it, kind of got distracted. Honestly, we got distracted with Landman, which is way better. I'm like, okay. And we just fucking went down and we just never went back to it. One of these days I will go back to it because, it's just there's too much competing for our time.
Well, and there's that new Yellowstone show too.
We started that.
I watched 10 minutes of it because I was out over my brother-in-law's house, and he's like, and I was hooked. And I've never even seen any of the Yellowstone.
Which one? The one with Rip and Beth, or the one with which one? There's like a million spinoffs, dude.
No, it's the one that just came out.
Is it the Dutton Ranch?
Dutton, yeah, Dutton.
Yeah, that's the one we like. That's the one that we love it because that's like 2 of the main characters from Yellowstone, and my wife loves it. It's something we can both watch.
Do I have to watch Yellowstone then to watch Dutton?
You don't have to, because it's the show. You watch the first 10 minutes, so the show starts off with them having to move to Texas and start a new life. That's all. So it is like its own thing. But if you want to ever watch Yellowstone, it will probably ruin Yellowstone because there's little things they talk about that are referenced.
All right, I'll watch Yellowstone first.
But you don't need to. But Yellowstone's fucking awesome, dude. Well, you should watch Yellowstone. And Kevin Costner. I was never a Costner guy. That show made me a Costner guy. He's great.
I like Costner, man.
But if you and your wife have never watched it, your wife would love it, dude.
Okay.
Dude, it put my wife in a whole cowboy phase. She wants me to wear my cowboy hat because she's like, oh, I like cowboys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dude, she's like, and I'm
Your
not a
passless
cowboy.
chaps.
Dude, it's like she listens to country now. God,
my wife loves country.
She always looks at me like, why can't you be a cowboy? Like, these hands were not made to cowboy. It's like, why can't you be more like these guys? It's like you're reading this, you're reading the audiobook smut. That's like, why can't you be more like Antoine? Why can't you do this like Antoine and Fabio? And then now it's like cowboys. Like, man, how come you can't like toss hay around and fucking wrangle a cat? I don't know. I just was born for other things.
Yeah, you already went through your Brokeback stage.
Anyway. Threads for real. I don't even know what the point of Threads is, dude. Threads is it's like talking to fucking crickets over there. I don't know why people
I
are just
know.
I get it. Like a lot of people will like sync their Instagram with Threads, so it posts one and the same. So I guess what does it hurt? But even then, nobody's looking at the Thread shit. And there's people that do just post on Threads, and I'm like, who are you guys talking to? It's so weird.
Believe me, I wouldn't be on all these social media things if it didn't help out the channel. Let's just say that. But you know, it's fine. You know, I communicate with everybody.
Young Rider, I saw it at Gamer Guy Reviews. I liked it. Wait, is Gamer Guy in here? Oh yeah, you are. Hey, what's up, man? Sorry,
hey,
I missed you.
Up, brother?
Todd just watched Obsession. I'm gonna see it this weekend with the wife, and it looks like that's what our next Rue episode is gonna be this coming week. So
next Friday.
We're gonna wait to talk about it in detail. Then we're gonna do a
come
review.
Back next Friday and we can dissect it. Gamer Guy.
Yeah, Young Rider says he saw it. Says it was a bit overhyped. Blah blah blah. You know. That's always going to be the case, dude. Like, I mean, these movies that pop off, they're always going to have hype behind it. But, you know, it still makes me want to see it. I'm not expecting crazy, ooh, blow me away shit.
I mean, I kind of wish I would have taken the wife to see it because I think she would have fun with it too.
All right. So do me a favor, guys. No spoilers. I know you guys aren't giving spoilers, but like, I'm going to go see it this weekend. So let's not. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Yeah, we got more important things like Evil Dead to talk about.
Yeah, stuff like Spawn, Batman, Hellboy. I'm into as of late. I love Spawn, dude. I keep thinking I don't know why they don't put that Spawn animated HBO series on a Blu-ray. Man, I would totally own it. You way behind on. I know I am, dude. I always am. Chris Chan is very not safe for. Yeah, he's not. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying if you are into that, if your guy, especially all you people that troll Twitter, you're gonna love Chris Chan. He's like a giant fucking Twitter thread, dude. With the stuff that guy does. I missed you guys on Friday, and I yelled no like Vader in the Jedi Special Edition. Well, I appreciate that, man. Yellowstone's is Game of Thrones for country folk. Yeah, I don't know. I never really watched Game of Thrones, but
I liked Game of Thrones.
It is the reason why women love it so much. It's got something for everybody, because like women like it because there is drama, but you know guys can like it too because God, it's got fisticuffs and cowboys fighting, people killing each other, still shooting. You know, and you got the manly shit and you got a little bit of everything. It's God bless these shows. I'm convinced that Taylor Sheridan, the guy that does all these damn shit, he has to be working with a ghostwriter.
Oh, I would think so.
I mean, I can almost buy that he creates all the shows, but he tends to, like Yellowstone, he wrote the whole series, supposedly. And now I wouldn't put it past him if he mapped it out. But he's like coming out, he's got Landman, he's got like 20 shows. You know, Mayor of Kingstown, he's got so many shows. I'm like, that guy is either on ketamine, got help, or both.
It's basically The Walking Dead of, you know, action country films or TV.
Yeah, no, yeah, a bunch of spinoffs.
The million spinoffs. They had Daryl.
But this guy's got other things that are not spinoffs. Yeah, the Yellowstone was the one that started it, and it's got a new spinoff with the son. I can't remember what's U.S. Marshals or something. That's actually on CBS. That one's on TV, kind of like Yellowstone. The one you saw, that spinoff, that's on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
And then he had the the prequel one, the 1928 or 1888, whatever the hell it was, Sam Elliott, and that's like a limited thing, just one season, which that's like a prequel to the Dutton Ranch, which that's like Wagoneer Times, which that one's great. That's like just like a 10, 12 episode arc done. Sam Elliott's fantastic.
Yeah,
and they have the limited one, the one that's like in between with Harrison Ford, the 1928. That one's great too. That one's got Robert Patrick, Harrison Ford, Helen Mirren, and that one I think is 2 seasons and it's done. And that's fantastic.
I used to love that show, The Ranch, on Netflix with Sam Elliott and Ashton Kutcher.
Is Netflix. Yeah.
It's so funny, dude. I mean, the jokes are terrible, like dad jokes, but they're fun, man.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. What's up, Robert? How you doing, brother? Glad to see you,
Robert.
man.
What's up, brother?
Are you excited for Living Dead weekend? You're going, right? I know I've asked this before, but I don't want to assume. But I could. You're going, right?
Hopefully, man.
You looking forward to it? Modern day bonanza, I guess. Let's see here.
I think I saw John Russo's going, so I'll be able to talk to him about Children of the Living Dead, which I'm excited about.
All right. Well, let's. Yeah. I'm gonna wear my fucking hats, dude. I'm gonna wear my Night of the Living Dead hat, and everybody can see it there. And they're gonna be like, "Hey, we don't sell that one. Where did you get that?"
Yeah, they want you to pay royalties for your fucking merch,
because, like, you know, the people I bought that from, I doubt they had the fucking license. It's like these hat makers and it's like T-shirt Joes and stuff like that. Which, by the way, wouldn't it be funny if they have those kind of vendors there?
They might.
Know, yeah. Why wouldn't you? And they're not gonna walk around like, "What is this?"
Yeah. You're selling my shit.
Yeah. We're shutting your butt down. All right. Anyway. Oh, you can't go. I'm sorry, brother. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get the stream started. Todd, I think, has got it pulled up. We're going to be ranking all the Deadites, apparently. I haven't seen the list. I'm hoping Todd included stuff from Ash vs. Evil Dead 2.
Yes, I did.
That's good. Gosh.
I included them from Evil Dead 1, 2, Remake, Rise, and Ash vs. Evil Dead. So all 5.
Okay.
You're getting a mixture of everything in
That's
here.
good. I really wanted to skim the franchise again this week in prep, and I wanted to watch the even skim like the series. I've had no time, dude. But God, look at all these. Okay.
There's about 30. I think I have like 34 total. And I have the photos. We'll go over what they're in. So I have like an example, Danny Rise. He's from, of course, Evil Dead Rise. I have Mia Remake, so you know what they're from, that sort of thing.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. You guys know the rules. We're going to take turns. I'll go first. Todd will go, and the chat will go. And then when everybody's all done, everybody's going to have an opportunity to change something on the board that they feel doesn't belong there. Like, you know, if somebody's absolutely fucking stupid and puts Henrietta at the bottom or something like that, you can move Henrietta to the top. Right. So that's the way it goes.
Another thing is I might have multiple. So I might have Henrietta from Ash vs. Evil Dead. I might have a Henrietta from Evil Dead 2. So we'll see.
Robert, I am not a performing monkey. You know they bring him. I don't even know if that's very good. Yeah, my throat. Is that hurts my throat? I want that mullet, dude. I want to gain like Tom Arnold in the 90s weight. And then if I ever do, I'm gonna have that mullet, dude, because it's amazing. And I'm gonna wear that fedora because he's got that sick ass fedora in it. And then I'm gonna get me a really fat wife like Roseanne, so I could shake her by the shoulders every time she brings up him. You know,
I'm trying to get my kid to grow out a Brad mullet from Home Improvement, man.
Oh, he'd be a Chad, dude. He wouldn't be a Brad, he'd be a Chad.
I watched a documentary on Brad's troubles and stuff like that, and it was pretty interesting.
I'm just kidding, Robert. Yeah, I know. I'm just bullshitting. I love it. I love Tom Arnold. Tom Arnold, come on the show, brother.
Yeah, he's funny,
I would love to have Tom Arnold. I mean, we'd have to listen to him fucking probably complain about politics nonstop because he won't shut the fuck up about that shit. But which, I'm sure we could tell him like, hey, look, we generally like your work. I want to hear. Let's talk about Meet the Stupids, all right?
What sick piece of shit steals the ice cube trays out of the freezer?
What kind of sick bitch? Yeah.
Oh, sick bitch. Sorry, that's what it is.
Sick bitch. It's great. All right, let's spin the wheel.
All right.
Oh, I hear my kid crying, dude. They just got home late.
This is all you.
Oh,
kicking it off.
Groovy.
Oh, is that? Oh, well, look what we're starting with here. Henrietta with Evil Dead 2. Well, I mean, we're starting at the top here because how could you not love Ted Raimi's take on Henrietta, man?
Oh
And
God.
do you
So
have
good.
both versions of Henrietta
Yeah.
2 on here?
Yeah.
With the
Yes.
long neck too?
No. I have from Evil Dead 2, and then because this
Mhm.
kind of ties in with Henrietta from
Yeah. But I'm saying there's that one where he has like the long neck and he gets like fucking the
Yeah.
swallow. But still, the Mark 1 Henrietta from 2, top G.
Absolutely.
There is
100%.
no. This is my first introduction. You know, I got Evil Dead on VHS, and you know, I always say my dad picked it up, but I was thinking about we've been talking about this lately, Evil Dead history and stuff last few weeks, and I was thinking to myself, my God, did I actually buy that with money I saved up? I part of me thinks I bought it. Like we were at Kmart and I saw it on VHS and it was somewhat affordable. And I think I had scrounged up some money. So I don't know if it was actually me that pulled the trigger, or if it was my dad, but I do remember we got it at Kmart though. And Henrietta, dude, it's one of my earliest experiences. Like, what the hell am I watching?
One of the creepiest masks and everything too. Like I know they sell Trick or Treat Studios, so that Henrietta mask. I'm always tempted to pick that up because it's so iconic, man. It creeps me to this day.
And just the whole Dead by Dawn, Dead by Dawn, Dead by Dawn. It's just like that creeped me out.
And I was actually going back too down memory lane. I'm like, what did I? Because I originally thought I saw Evil Dead 1 first. No, I think I saw Evil Dead 2 first, and then I ended up seeing 1 afterwards. And of course, I kind of attached to 1 a little bit more because it was less humorous. I was more into like the the darker stuff at the time when I was a kid. But yeah, man, that's God, Evil Dead 2 is great too.
Yeah, but that's crazy. So now you're thinking you watched Evil Dead 2 first.
I think I did. Yes.
That's weird. Okay. Because you've always said I was Evil Dead 1 first.
Yes. I know.
All right. So Todd's up next.
Yep.
Yeah, immediate top G. You guys knows what's up. Evil Kelly, Ash versus Evil. Just scary pick, dude.
So
how would you like some top from that? Ugh.
Kelly as a character, I love Kelly as a character. As a Deadite too. I mean, she's great. Man, Ash versus Evil Dead, they have each character is very unique, like that, and that's why I love it so much. Like between Kelly and Pablo, I mean, they're yin and yang, and then of course with Ash too. It's just they have this chemistry with them that makes it so great, and the fact that we didn't get more of that is a crying shame. So, but I really like her, man, and even as a Deadite, I think she's solid as a Deadite. But I mean, she wasn't a Deadite that long.
Yeah.
As a character, I love her, top G, but man,
we're gonna have to, because it's like there's so many on this list that are gonna be hard not to give really high marks.
I'll throw her and I can dig it for now.
All right. God, my kid is losing her shit, dude.
But I love Kelly, man. I love her.
My wife just texted me saying the kid's losing her shit, dude. I'm not. I can hear. Can you guys hear?
Yeah, I can hear it.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's all right. This is a chat.
Try and mute my mic, dude, when I'm not talking.
Oh, the chat got Linda, man.
Yeah.
Too.
Dude, everything from 2 is goated, guys. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. So chat, what do you think of Linda from Evil Dead 2?
Oh, you're gonna have to leave the stream early, King. Sorry, brother. Well,
hey, catch on the replay though, brother.
Catch on the replay, and screw the man. It sucks that we have to get up and work, man.
And I love Linda in this Evil Dead 2. I love her head in the vice. I mean, the fact that she's talking to you with her severed head, it's very creepy. It looks fantastic, but this is
now a question. Does this mean you're also going to do Linda from Ash vs. Evil Dead when they go back to the cabin, like the 2 versions?
I have Cheryl from Ash vs.
Oh, I'm thinking Cheryl. Yeah, okay, it's like so you're doing 2.
I have Linda from 1 and Linda from 2.
Okay, cool. All right.
So
yeah, you guys are right on it. So we got top G. Oh, but we got an almost flawless.
Okay.
Let's see. I gotta get for work at 5'2". You don't see me going anywhere. Hey man, you're built different.
Yeah.
You're built different. So we got 2 almost flawlesses and 2 top Gs.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know where that goes. I think unless there's somebody else to break that four people tie, we're gonna be the tiebreakers. Todd, where do you want to put it? Between
top G for me.
Top G. Let's go. We got to break it. All right. So
it's not the highest top G, but it's top G.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard not to give this to like anything from the first couple flicks.
Yeah.
Tony calling him out. Is this like WWE over here, dude? Is this like King Macho, dude? King Macho Man?
All
right. Shelly.
Man, Hogan. Oh yeah, Shelly, dude.
Shelly's creepy as shit.
Oh God. Yeah.
I got, like I said, the first two movies, it's really gonna be hard not to give the highest marks. I don't want to be predictable, but I'm going top G. I mean, does Todd have any? What would you put it?
For Shelly, I put Shelly at an almost flawless.
Oh, why though?
Because there's so many top G's when it comes to the first handful of films, man.
It's just gonna be so hard for the first two films. I'll get a little meaner when it comes to the third one. I go for almost flawless then.
Where's she at on here? I can't see it.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of fucking slop, dude. They all look the same. Where are we? I don't know where she's at, dude.
Oh, great.
Is she not on here?
Should be. I set this thing up earlier today.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. You could fuck up every hour of the day, dude. No matter.
I don't see Shelly on here.
God, dude, what are we gonna do for Shelly?
I can add her.
Can you add her real quick? And I'll
yeah.
I'll entertain. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. We love playing around and joking around here. King, you're the man. We're sad to see you go, but we're always happy to see you walk away.
Oh,
fries of that shake. No,
oh, I know I didn't upload because it wasn't a JPEG. Sorry.
Can we get beyond that at this point? There's so many things that don't play nice with every file. Just accept every image file, huh? I really hate it. It's like, you know how many times I gotta like snip out shit because it's a web file or whatever. I gotta do like a snippet. Annoying. I refuse to judge the actual movie Evil Dead Burn by the trailer, but having said that, all the deadite in the trailer are butt gravy. Hey, you definitely have a home here because
we say the same. Oh, I say the same thing, man. They're just like generic to me. It's
I just said I don't know. I didn't know what to make of the trailer. I'm like, I find it like I don't know what it's trying to sell me. I'm gonna see it. Todd and I are both gonna see it.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
But when does that come out? That comes out just a few weeks, right?
No, that's July, right?
Oh, July, that's right. So we're gonna get to go. We haven't had like a date night in a long time, and we're got a sitter, and it's not even a date night. It's like during the day, but I'll take it. We're gonna go see two movies, and I wanted to be Obsession, and I wanted to be selfish and also see Mortal Kombat. Like, I got to be nice. There's a lot of stuff to see. I think my wife wants to see Devil Wears Prada 2. So
okay.
I'm going to be nice and let her have a pick. And I got to be honest with you. I think I'd rather watch Mortal Kombat than Obsession. But just because I want something. Yeah, I want to see both. I would like to see both. Mm-hmm. But Obsession is more timely for the show. So, you know, that pretty much means that what I don't see, I'm going to have to see when it's on demand.
Well, I don't know how long Devil Wears Prada is, but Obsession is, it's like what, hour 50. It's not too bad.
Yeah. Well, and Devil Wears Prada for like a girly movie, I don't mind the first Devil Wears Prada. It's fine. Like I'll survive. It's not that big of a deal. All right, so we put it on there. Todd's up next.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know, I wouldn't kick and scream if my wife wanted to see Michael either. It's like there's movies to see.
I go see Michael, yeah.
There's movies to see right now, you know. Sometimes it's like feast or famine. There's like nothing out, dude. Oh, the Flying Dead Army. There you go.
Flying Dead Army. I always thought it was cool looking. I don't know. I mean the puppets and everything like that.
Well, those look like masks that we can buy now from like boutique shops online. Like they're not.
Yeah,
they're cool.
Yeah,
but the fact that like, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if the Flying Dead Army is iconic.
I don't think so.
They're a lot of fun. And Army of Darkness is a hell of a lot of fun. But
dude, the fucking chat likes it. Top G.
Wow.
But you know, it's Todd's choice. You know,
I'm gonna throw it and I can dig it.
Yeah. All right.
So hey, stick around.
Chat, now you're up.
Yeah.
Let's hit it. Oh, dude. Oh, Linda, Evil Dead 1. You guys.
Top G.
Top G.
It's got to be.
She looks with the
So
fucking makeup
creepy,
and stuff,
so
dude.
fucking creepy. That laugh and everything. Oh, the way she talks, man. Like, I mean, I like the Linda from Evil Dead 2. I think she's creepy too, but this Linda, man, is still freaks me out to this day.
Top S tier. There you go. We're gonna go with that until somebody says anything else.
Yeah.
Keep it fucking moving, because come on, let's face it. I mean, one's gonna disagree.
Just look at her, man. I mean,
number one. Well, Top G's the highest.
Yeah.
So, which is basically S tier or whatever. Todd just gets creative on his little rankings there. All right, it's my turn.
Yep.
Let's get some interesting ones. Let's get the bad movies. I just watched the quote unquote. I know it's not a remake. You know, it's so funny because all these people are like, it's not a remake.
It is a remake.
I mean, it kind of is in the grand scheme of things. Because if you're talking to the people that are like
Cabin,
but you're talking to the people that believe the 3 books thing and it's a parallel dimension, it's a same thing. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna get mad or correct anybody if they refer to it as the remake. I'd rather differentiate it by calling it the remake than saying Evil Dead 2013.
Yeah,
just fucking make it easy. Call it, a remake. Oh, Evil Ash.
Evil Ash.
This might be my favorite.
It's awesome, dude.
I think I like this Ash better than the Evil Ash in Army of Darkness. Full.
Yeah, absolutely.
Full stop. So this is actually my all-time favorite. Put him right at the top.
Really? Okay.
Well, so far.
Okay.
Unless I am reminded of something I like better. I love Evil Ash, and just that shot there is iconic that you always see on.
Great, man. It's just as milky white. He's creepier than hell. Oh, I love it so much, man. There's nobody that can argue that. I wouldn't think.
Army of Darkness is the only one that showed you more than just traditional deadites. I wish they would delve into the other types of creatures that are found in the Necronomicon. I mean, so yeah, Tony's one of those guys. It's Evil Dead 4. I mean, yeah, I at the end of the day, I don't care. I mean, but like, people have just called it the remake for so long.
I always thought it was the remake. Yeah.
Robert says it's a remake, even if it wasn't originally intended to be. At this point, it's a standalone movie, so it's a remake. I think it's one of those things where it was intended to be a remake, and then when it was a huge hit, they're like, oh, well, maybe there's this renewed interest, and we could do Ash vs. Evil Dead 2, and we could do the shared universe like Marvel, and we're going to combine them. I think that was an afterthought. Well, and then they started doing Rise and all that stuff, and then everybody's like, oh, the 3 books theory and stuff like that.
Well, and I always thought it was a remake because we talked about this a few weeks ago. I feel like the cabin is its own unique character. So when you're doing an Evil Dead remake with the cabin or Evil Dead with the cabin, it's a remake to me.
At the end of the day, it can be whatever they claim it to be. But all I'll say is this: whenever Sam Raimi contacted Fede Alvarez to get him to make this movie, I bet you $1 million during that conference call. He was calling it a remake.
Sure.
He wasn't probably telling him, all right, we want you to make a sequel, but it's going to be a remake of the sequel. No, I bet you they were calling it a remake and stuff like that. Because at the time, that was all the biz. And I mean, I get it. The Evil Dead versus Evil Dead. It's the same title. I don't know. It is what it is, though. It sucks. What do I do now? I don't know. It's fine. I don't really care. I mean,
I don't think it's terrible.
I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I'm just saying that's what people have called it like for so long, and that's just how it's easy to identify it. Who is this?
This is me.
Okay, Cheryl, Evil Dead 1.
So you say Evil Ash from 2 is your favorite. Cheryl from Evil Dead 1 is my all-time favorite Deadite.
Okay.
She's iconic. She was the first Deadite. And well, not technically the first Deadite. She's the second Deadite, but we'll get into that later. But man, like her look is the scariest, fucking craziest woman that you've ever seen in your life. And just this iconic shot, man. It's burned into my brain. And every time I see it, dude, it gives me the chills.
Robert, I'm saying that if it's not considered a remake anymore, that was done after the fact. That's all I'm saying. It's like a retcon thing. Now they're building this universe, separate, whatever. But I'm just saying at the time when it came out, full stop. it was billed as a remake. It might have changed, but anyway. All right, chat's up next.
All right.
Whoa. Oh, you guys got Amanda.
All these good ones out of the way.
Amanda.
Got Amanda. So the police officer from
Yeah.
my first couple episodes.
But she doesn't. Does she actually die a deadite?
Yeah, she turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember how early that was in the series.
I think she's a cool looking deadite too. I mean, she was definitely creepy, caught me off guard. I didn't think she was gonna turn, but yeah, she was a good character too, I thought.
Where are you guys gonna put her? I feel like I don't. I mean, I love Ash vs. Evil Dead, but I also don't have the history with the show like I do the first couple of movies. So that might hurt it a little bit. But any of you guys seen the show? Where you guys put Amanda? If you guys remember, I would probably just call it in the middle personally.
Yeah, me too. I'd throw her and I can dig it because, I mean, as a character, she was good, and as the deadite, she was creepier. She's pretty creepy.
All right, let's go and spin the wheel.
All right,
let me show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown. Did I get? Oh, there we go. Wait, Abomination. Is that what it's called?
That's what they call the
in the trailer. That's what they call it. Sorry, that's what they
in the lore or whatever. All that shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, but technically, she's the girl from the beginning. That face gets.
What do they call her in the credits?
I
think they called her teenager.
Teenager, yeah.
But okay.
Abomination teenager.
I mean, I guess she's kind of like a big. What was the lore about that? Was she like because they raised her from the ground?
Yeah,
but
well, she was originally possessed, and then the father ends up killing her.
But
right?
who is? I know that was the cleansing with fire.
Mm-hmm.
But who was? So the Abomination was the demon inside her.
Yes.
And was this like Mega Ultron demon? Was this like a superpower demon? Because clearly he was like a higher ranking demon than like nail gun demon and shit.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Oh, Top G, she's fucking hot. Okay.
No, she's a teenager.
No comment. I only saw one season.
Come on, Tony.
Tone? No.
I think he's not talking about Abomination. He's talking about.
I'll give her my gravy. Well, I don't know. That's a new comment. Anyway, I don't.
I'll give her my gravy.
I'm gonna call. Gosh, man, I don't know if I should give it off a waffle. I'm not trying to be that hard on it.
No, I think it is.
All right, fuck it off a waffle.
I think the actual deadite alone looks generic and it looks boring. The fact that the CGI fire over her face, I thought looked stupid.
Hey, Tony, she's literally the teenager. That's the cast. The teenager. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care, dude. I'm just kidding. Just say you saw the movie when you were a teenager and move on. It's fine. You were a teen too.
Was that you?
That was me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm not super close to those deadites in that movie.
Danny.
Oh, from Rise. God, dude. That's a weird looking fucking. Is that a what the hell? It looks like a mannequin, dude.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
I hardly remember the besides the main deadite in Rise, the aunt. I don't remember a damn thing. So where does Danny go for you?
Danny's pretty bad.
Young says bottom.
I don't think it's the worst deadite in Evil Dead, but it's definitely a butt gravy for me.
Yeah. And it says a lot that I don't remember anybody but the one that's using all the promo materials.
Yeah.
The mom or the aunt. Is it the mom or the aunt?
No, Danny is
the main one. Who's the main? Is it the mom in the movie or the aunt? Who's that main deadite? The one that's like looking through the peephole.
The main one is Ellie. Ella.
But is it the aunt or the mom of the family? Is what I'm asking.
Mom.
Okay.
Mom, right. Yeah.
All right. Chat. This is chat next.
Okay.
The fusion in Rise is good. What fusion? What are we talking about? A jazz fusion, dude? Al Di Meola's in it. Oh, more Rise bullshit.
Murata Rise. So
Tony's still on this. She's not a teen anymore, that's for sure. Well, good.
All right, Tony. So you have the deadite that which is really cool. I mean, they all morph into all three of them morph into one deadite in Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, that's
So it's pretty fucking cool.
okay. God, that movie was so in and out of my fucking head, dude. I watched it with you.
This is the chat, though. I mean,
yeah. So you like it, Young Rider? What do you think? I mean, it's a cool concept now that I'm looking at it here.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. I thought it was pretty cool. It actually made one good deadite out of a couple shitty ones.
I don't know if that's a plus or not that it took that many, dude. Well, Tony's saying bottom.
Wow,
that's
okay.
like saying three. That's like saying 3 threes make a 9. I mean, maybe.
You know what? This is a hot take here. I actually think the deadites in Evil Dead Rise are better than the ones in the remake.
Yeah. Well, check it out here. So Racing says mid. Tony says horrible. I'm going to assume that's bottom of the barrel. Robert says the idea is great, but it didn't work well on screen. So I don't really. What is that, like a mid? I don't know what you're. Young Rider saying I can dig it. This one's kind of all over the place. Let's look at the. Let's look at the thing. I feel like. Gosh, I feel like we got to do high off waffle.
Okay.
Rise deadlines looks deadites looked horrible outside of the mom. Yeah.
No, right. And we'll get into that here soon.
All right, let's keep it going. It's my turn. Yeah, I don't remember anything about Rise. I just kind of remember the setup and I remember the story roughly, but I don't remember like any of the characters. Just like lame.
Natalie from
okay, like I said, I don't want to just beat up the fucking remake.
She's very generic.
She's very generic. I'm not saying I hate the scene, like her arm coming off, hanging by a tendon, and I kind of like
nail gun stuff.
I kind of like that. That nail gun, that's scary, dude.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like maimed, dude, and somebody's firing a fucking nail gun at you in a dark ass cabin, dude, and she looks like Pinhead, it's pretty creepy.
I don't know why nail gun doesn't have a fucking safety on it, especially back in 2013.
Go remove it. I'm not going to be that hard on her. I definitely like her better than the Abomination.
You do?
Do I like her better than the fucking thing in the fire at the beginning?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I do. I'm gonna put I can dig it. I'm gonna say it's totally mid, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna beat it up too bad.
Okay.
Time to go.
I can dig it.
Find a girl I want to dig out. All right.
Evil Ash.
This is the Bill Moseley.
Yep.
Ash.
Which, I mean, it's pretty iconic, especially, Army of Darkness. Very cool looking character. Reminds
probably
me
more iconic on a broad scale because people love this movie, like.
Yeah, and it reminds me of, God, who does this remind me of? I don't know, Skeletor, or it reminds me of Lord Zed. I don't know, one of those. But,
I know, yeah, I understand.
I thought it's pretty good, man. I'm gonna throw him in a almost flawless.
But do you like him as a character, or just how he looks? Because I think this is like where Evil Dead Army of Darkness kind of starts to come off the rails as the third act. With him and the army and shit like that, because he's not around that long. He comes out of Ash, right?
Yeah, he does.
He comes out of
Evil Ash. Yeah,
all that stuff is that stuff's entertaining. Little goody two shoes Ash, all that stuff where it's two Bruce Campbells is fun. And then we just kind of get him like this in like the third act, and that's where we get all the all that shit. I don't know. It kind of loses it a little bit for me there. Like, I don't know if I really am in love with the actual.
I like the look a lot though, man. I know you're talking me into it, man. You're talking me into it.
Well, it's whatever you want. I'm just saying, like,
no, because as a character himself, it's like, are we talking about before he turns, when he just regular Evil Ash and then he goes into this?
It's almost like two different, because it's two different actors. I don't know. I don't think you get enough screen time with them to really love them personally.
Yeah. But his look is awesome, I think.
Yeah, but it ain't as good as Evil Dead 2 Evil Ash.
No, not at all.
Are we to imply that this is the exact same Evil Ash from 2?
I don't know. Medieval Evil Ash.
Medieval Ash. That's funny. All right. Oh yeah. So Robert was giving it top G. Yeah. I don't know. I was being a stickler. I love Bill Moseley, but you know, Ellie from Rise. Who is this? This is the chat. Okay. This is the main chick, Ellie from Rise. So what do you guys think of her?
This will surprise you, but I think she's great. I think she looks fantastic. I think she's the best part of the film. Her look as a deadite. When somebody says like, okay, they all can't have the same look with the milky white eyes, blah blah blah. I think they nailed it with her, like because she has that look, she has the voice to it, and as a modern deadite, I would give it a top G for that because I think she's that good.
I think Robert's giving that a top G. Tony's giving it almost flawless. Cross-Eye's giving it almost flawless. I think it's a high almost flawless. That's what we call it. That's where we're at. I gotta be honest too. Like I watched Evil Dead Rise with Todd a few years ago here at my house, and it was very ho-hum.
Yeah.
But just like the quote unquote remake, I will be curious to watch it again. You know, after a little bit of time. I'm not saying I won't go back to it. Like maybe I'll watch Burn. Look, watching Rise made me want to go back and watch the 2013 film. So maybe when Burn comes out, I'll want to go back and watch Rise to kind of comparison and just kind of see how.
Well, we're gonna watch it before that, but
yeah, because we got to do commentaries. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, people seem to like her a lot. So, all right, my turn. Oh, Vivian from Ash.
Vivian, dude.
Ash for
you know where she's going.
She's fantastic.
God, so good, dude.
She's like, is she like the landlord technically?
Yeah,
at the trailer park, or she's a neighbor, like a neighbor chick. She's great. She has a great look. She's fucking creepy.
So scary, dude.
I love it, and that's why I love Ash vs. Evil Dead. It brought back that Raimi charm. Look at Tony saying bottom. Well, it's a good thing this isn't your vote.
This man for me would be top G with us.
I think, I think some of these deadites are just like right up there with the original. Put it low top G.
Yeah. I mean, she's iconic for the show. Like when you think of Ash vs. Evil Dead, you think of her, which is weird because I mean she's not like a main character in the show, but just her look alone.
Okay, go ahead. Let's see. Yeah, I really want to go back and watch the show. Okay. Gosh, dude, she looks like fucking Glenda from Chucky, dude. I don't
Rachel, dude.
What do you so I mean, she's got a cool look, but what do you think?
Yeah. Rachel from I mean, she's fine. She really doesn't like I don't think she's terrible, but I don't think she's great. I'm gonna throw her and I can dig it.
Okay.
Just because I mean she's no Vivian.
She's not Vivian at all. This one almost doesn't look like a Raimi deadite.
Yeah.
At least from that picture. But all right, let's keep it moving. Chat. Evil Dead is almost a perfect franchise. Very few horror movies can say that. I mean, it's all subjective, but I'm just shoving off her profile pics. That's why I swipe left or right, whichever it is. Can you show Rachel again? Jeez, you're like horned up, my friend.
Speaking of horned up,
he wants to nail all these fucking deadites, dude. Tree from Evil Dead 1. The tree. You guys get the tree.
I mean, how can you top the tree, man?
This is just the evil.
It's the first deadite, man.
Isn't it known as the evil that moves through the evil? The
evil tree, the deadite tree, dude.
I just think it's the evil.
Yeah.
Let's see here. But yeah, what do you guys think of the evil promiscuous tree that we got here? It is iconic.
Yeah, the first demonic we got.
I'm definitely the tree, baby. Top G or top D. All right. This doesn't count. You can't count the tree. Todd made the list. I don't know what to tell you, but where you guys? Okay, so Young is going to put it at the top.
Okay.
There's an iconic scene there, but I don't know.
I could have put the tree, and I only put one tree on here. It was Evil Dead 1, not the remake. So
we're ranking a branch here, basically. It's not even a whole. It's a branch. But okay.
There's vines. I mean.
All right, so Whatever. Put it at the top.
Top G?
I guess. The fucking tree.
That's where I would have put it too, man.
A branch, dude. It's not, come on, it's not even a tree. Let's be honest. It's a branch.
No, it's got the vines, dude. I mean, the vines were tying her up, man. It's a tree.
You got one of the fucking gaffers, dude, fucking shoving a branch up there, dude. All right.
That was the NC-17. That's why I got the NC-17, I believe, was that scene, right?
Yeah. It's pretty graphic in the quote unquote remake too, where they just kind of go. It's different.
Yeah,
it's almost like
CGI thing that,
but it's almost like a slug. Yeah, like
a
leech, and it just kind of goes up her. But it's not that first movie. Oh, Mia the remake. Is this me?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically this is the most recognizable since it was like in the promo materials. Go to the thing. But I can't. I'm just gonna give it in the middle somewhere. Let's put it right in the middle of I Can Dig It.
Wow.
God, dude,
you put it that high, man. I would have thrown it in butt gravy. I think it's shit.
I just don't know. I don't really know.
I think Mia is everything wrong with what Evil Dead is now. Like her look as a Deadite.
Well, and I'm thinking to myself,
looking a cellar.
I'm looking. I get it. I'm looking at everything on this list, and I'm like, well, there's not really much that's worse than her, so maybe I should put it at the bottom. You know, I'm looking at.
It's up to you, man. I mean, I could always change it later.
Oh, whatever. Put me at the bottom, but put it above fucking Slappy the dummy or whoever the fuck that is down there, dude. That
Danny,
Slappy the dummy, dude. Yeah, Tony disagrees, but you know, you guys can always change it later. Yeah, the guy in the cellar, dude. All right, Todd, go. No goody two shoes, Ash. Maybe one of these days I'll fucking watch this franchise again, dude. I gotta get through it. I want to watch it before we do commentaries. Evil Pablo.
Evil Pablo is freaking hysterical, man. I mean, the look of Evil Pablo is funny. The character himself is funny, and Pablo as a character is great. So I love Evil Pablo, man. I'm gonna throw him at almost flawless, man. I'm gonna give him his flowers. I love you, Pablo.
God knows neither him or Dana Lorenz are going to work ever again. So
I know.
We might as well give them their flowers.
Well, dude, I'd love to meet him at a con or meet her at a con.
Yeah.
They should be doing cons still, man.
Well, I know they were. Do they not do them?
I don't know. I haven't seen them for a while. I mean, they come around me. So.
But like, it sucks because they were both great on that show. And I think if the show had a bigger platform like Netflix, they might have been able to get more roles and stuff like that. So it's a shame because they're both great actors, and I don't know. I haven't seen them in anything else.
No, I haven't either.
Which is too bad. But okay, let's go ahead and give it to the chat. Oh, Cheryl, Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Yep.
I mean, she's cool in this too. She looks like fucking Andy Dick, dude.
She does.
Doing a fucking skit, dude, on the Andy Dick show.
I was pretty excited when I saw her pop back up, Cheryl, because I mean she's been my favorite. I mean I don't think she was as good as, of course, the original, but she's cool. It looks cool. I mean,
I'm usually like the whole member berry stuff that people do with aging franchises. It usually doesn't do much for me, but I was very excited when they went back to the fucking cabin. They started using the time travel shit too.
Where you saw Cheryl, you saw Henrietta. I mean,
awesome.
Yeah,
it was very cool. But yeah, we're chat. So we got Dig It. He's great. Who's he?
Pablo, probably.
Oh, Pablo. Dig It. So let's go and put it right in the middle and Dig It. Oh, let's put it above fucking Glenda. Yeah, put it. Out of all of these, and I Can Dig It, I'd probably put it at the top.
Okay.
Put some respect on the character a little bit.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm cool with that.
All right, so let's go ahead and it's my turn. God, dude, I gotta try and convince the wife to go see Burn with me. Maybe I will. I just feel like I don't know if she'll let me sneak out and go to a matinee by myself during a weekend. I'd have to leave her with the kid.
Oh, I do that all the time, dude.
Henrietta's cool in Ash vs. Evil Dead 2.
Henrietta, dude, looks terrible. It's like a dude, man.
I'm sure it is. I mean, they kept tradition. I don't know. Henrietta's fucking freaky in that too.
Oh
man.
yeah.
But I'm not gonna give it like. Is it me? I'm not gonna give it the same accolades as the original. But I'm gonna give it. Fuck. It is fucking cool though.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna put all top G, but at the bottom, dude.
Oh my god! Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Dude, look. Would you want that fucking thing in your bedroom, dude? Would you want?
It's creepy, dude. It's creepy.
I would want that fucking thing, dude. Which one of these would you want to wake up next to? Like, oh shit.
Evil Dead 1 Henrietta is a little more creepy just because she looks older, but yeah.
Okay. Well, that one looks more like a dude. So it's
that's true.
So it's extra scary. It looks like John Wayne Gacy with a moo-moo, dude. I don't want to fucking fuck around with that.
Coogie, dude.
Coogie's funny.
Is this me or is this you?
This is you. Obviously, Coogie is a little untraditional.
Yeah.
But I love all the stuff in the school. I love
hysterical, man.
Ashy Slashy and that whole season.
I'm throwing Coogie up there and Almost Flawless, man. I think it's hysterical, dude.
God, you got me wanting to watch this show now, man. I gotta
I need to rewatch it too.
Do you have them on Blu-ray? Do you have the physical?
Don't. I need. You
gotta get them. You gotta add them to the collection, man.
Yeah.
They're. I mean, I think
they're pretty cheap the last time I saw it.
I bought them as they came out. I got steel books of them, but I think you can probably buy a collection, just like a thin, like the whole series probably. But anyway, the Ash puppets top G is the puppet on here? It's not Deadite though.
No, it's not Deadite. No.
I love that. Do you remember when who put that out? Someone put out the puppet.
The Ashy Slashy puppet?
Yeah, somebody put out the puppet. Like, I don't remember if it's Trick or Treat Studios or somebody put that fucking
I'd love
thing
to have
out.
that puppet, dude.
You could buy it at a time, but I don't know if you so
talk to you, dude. Sit here and talk to the camera, man.
It's so wild. That's what's so great. Like, his Army of Darkness never got that batshit as like the Ashy Slashy stuff, but it worked so well.
I love it, man. Yeah, it's just so much fun, man.
I even like the fucking villain Ball.
Ball.
It's just such a weird name, dude. Anyway, all right. So whose turn is it now?
That was me. So it's chat, right?
Yeah. Robert says, I wish I bought the puppet when it first came out. Now it's so expensive. There's no way. Yeah, I mean, like, I should have saw that one coming too. Oh, Scotty, dude.
Scotty looks great as a Deadite too, man.
Scotty too hottie. Where's he going, guys?
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, I would probably vouch for everybody in the first two to go right at the top.
But it's
Hey, what's up, Wolf Rain? Is Mac and Zach dead? I hope not. We were actually talking about trying to get Mac on. Because we're almost to the point where we can stream multicast on TikTok too. And that's definitely, I think that's max speed. But I think if we get Mac on, he's busy, dude. It's like the schedules are so hard to get him tied down. We'd have to do a film or something that he'd be into, I think. I know he loves Death Wish.
Yeah, we can do a Death Wish on.
He loves the Death Wish series. Or maybe you just want to come on and shoot the shit. I don't know. All right, dude. You don't have to sell us. I get it. You're not weird. It's fine.
Tony, don't worry about it, brother. Where do you put Scotty, Tony?
Yeah. It's okay if you want to bone Scotty too.
Scotty too hottie.
That's right. Scotty's definitely over 18, my friend. Now, where's Scotty going? No love for Scott?
Well, I'd put him in top G.
Yeah, me too. Well, we're going to put him there until you guys have a different opinion.
Yes.
Respect on Scotty, dude. All right, my turn. I wanted Mac to come on. I wanted to talk Mortal Kombat 2 with me and Mac text all the time. Me and Mac have a separate IM thread, and we're just like texting all the damn time. And it's usually about like Mac stuff because me and Mac are like into certain things. Me and Mac talk about like shit Zach don't like and shit that we talk about Mortal Kombat all the time, memes, you know what Mac likes. Mac likes, and I love that. I love we could just share the kind of
I appreciate
the stuff I send. The stuff I send Mac, I don't send anybody else, and I don't send the stuff I send Todd to Mac because it doesn't really cross all the time. And Mac's a horror guy, but he's not like he's not like alpha.
He's more into comedy horror stuff,
and he's I mean, well, like he knows a lot about certain types of horror. Like he loves Full Moon for some damn
Mhm.
reason. And but like, yeah, I don't he's not I don't think he's the guy to watch Dawn of the Dead.
Mm.
You know, he's the guy to watch Ghoulies.
Yeah,
You
which
know,
is cool, man. Yeah.
oh, the hands on here, is this me?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, I didn't even think about the hand. I mean, the hand is just essentially like part of Evil Ash, right?
Mhm.
All
Well,
right, well,
it's its own thing, yeah.
all right, so go ahead and let's put it on there. I love it when the hand flips him off. It's like the low-hanging fruit and shit like that. Yeah, I mean, well, if the hand's on here, we're giving it top G. I love the hand. It's iconic. You couldn't have the hand, you wouldn't have the chainsaw without the hand doing its thing. And I just love the, like when he's knocked out and the hand's like pulling him, like
Oh,
just
yeah.
the physical acting
Oh,
of
it's
Bruce
great.
Campbell.
So
Like
good.
you see how his shoulders moving, but he's staying limp everywhere else, dude. It's
Mm.
so good, and he's extremely talented, man. I love the hand. Well, you put it way up there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where do you want him?
Well, let's put it behind Henrietta. No, just behind Henrietta over there. That's
Okay.
yeah. There we go. The puppet's not a deadite, neither is the tree or the hand. I mean, Todd made the list, man. I agree. The
Technically,
puppet's
the
not.
hand is a deadite, and the tree is as well.
Yeah, the hand's possessed. The tree is the evil. It's the evil moving through the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know if that counts. Is the evil create deadites, or is the evil a deadite itself? I don't know.
Well, the evil turned the tree into a deadite, right?
We're becoming
Because
just
wasn't
we're,
the tree dead, and then
We're-
it brought the tree back, right?
we're becoming just as bad as these people on Instagram.
I know.
I don't want to dig into it. I want to hurt my brain trying to figure out the logic. Last row, Jessica's lame. Is this chat?
No, this is me. So Jessica from Evil Dead Rise. This is the one, the levitating Jessica from the the
And the
intro.
over the water and stuff.
Yeah, she's
That-
butt gravy in my opinion.
But that shot's cool.
The shot's cool, but I mean,
She's
she's a generic deadite, dude.
Yeah, but I've said it, and she doesn't look special. She looks like you could see. She looks like the average Walmart patron. No makeup, dude, just kind of going in with some pajamas. But I keep saying it, dude. I think Rise is beautifully shot.
Yeah,
There are some stellar fucking shots in that movie. So
there's some good things about Rise.
They knew how to shoot a movie, but anyway. All right. Chat. Sam Raimi was ripping off Addams Family. I mean, yeah, definitely an inspiration. You don't have a fucking hand that's alive or whatever and not think of things.
Shaq gets Ed.
God, I have that NECA, dude. I have Ed.
So cool, man.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with them anymore. I took all the figures down, dude, but I do. Ed has such a fucking look on his face, man.
Oh, so cool, man.
Because like I said, unlike the others, it's not just makeup caked on his face.
Yeah.
He's actually got like prosthetic and all kinds of shit. I think Ed's classic.
I would actually put him, for me, I put him behind Henrietta. I think he's that good. Ed's look is just amazing. And it's creepy, man. That mouth is just so unique.
And shout out, you know where I got my Ed? I think it was from Carlos Arjan, our listener.
Oh, okay.
Because I bought a thing off of him,
Mm-hmm.
and he threw that in as a bonus.
Oh,
like,
nice.
I was like, oh, sweet. I'm pretty sure. So if you happen to be listening, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Carlos.
Where you guys putting where you guys putting him? Nobody has an opinion on Ed.
If they don't want Ed, I'll take Ed.
I mean, he's top G. There's no fucking arguing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, put him wherever you want. He's I'd say that's exactly the perfect spot.
Yeah. He's iconic, man.
Yeah, all right. Bridget from Rise, dude. Or did you land on Lem? Bridget. Oh, this is like the they them.
No.
That
was the other person, but yeah, Bridget was.
God, dude, the characters. I just don't remember the characters. They're
Bridget
so
terrible.
But I mean, like, I think the actual characters, are probably just as bad as the 2013. Like, I mean, like, I don't
absolutely, yeah.
I hated these characters.
Yeah.
Like, maybe the mom is cool because she kind of carries it or whatever.
But
like,
yeah, I thought she was really good.
All these people in this movie, man. What do we got here? Robert, you don't remember Ed? Iconic, dude. Really,
Ed too, man.
All right, so Tony says number 2 D-Row. Is that you mean almost flawless, or you mean like awful? I don't know what you're saying. Let's see. Gravy All Day. His deleted scenes were probably great, but the movie really didn't use them good. Gravy All Day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're not talking about Ed anymore.
Ed? Or
No, we're talking about this. Yeah. I would say Butt Gravy, dude.
Do you think she's as bad as? Okay.
I hate them all.
Yeah.
I don't like them in Rise, man. Minus the ones that you've already kind of given praise. It's fine. All right. Let me see what I got here. Is that peer pressure that made you remember? If you don't remember, it's fine. He's like, oh, I remember him, huh? It's like Homer Simpson. Aller. Oh, I get it. When he's doing the Mad Magazine thing. Okay.
Yeah, Eric. You'd remember if you saw him regular.
No,
Eric.
I love Eric's hairline. May God bless me to never have it, dude. He just got like that wispy, thin hairline.
Well, I don't have a hairline. But Eric, this is mine, right?
He's the guy. This is mine.
Oh, I thought you just had her, right?
No, that was chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said his name's Eric?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hipster.
Eric is the guy that started everything. He's responsible for everything in 2013. He's like the one that did it all, and yet he's trying to tell everybody it's bad the whole time. Like, you're the one that read it, and you kept avoiding all the signs in the book that basically told you to stop, and he kept doing it. And I would almost forgive him, but he even saw the cats in the basement before he found the book, and he was talking about witchcraft and fucking not liking it. So why would you read the book? Like, it's just it's mind-boggling to me. But this guy could take it. This guy got the shit kicked in.
Oh, he did, man. With the nails and everything. Yeah, he got messed up.
God, I'm trying to figure out how the hierarchy would go in 2013, because overall we don't love any of them, but where do you think he goes?
I'd put him at a high off waffle.
A high off waffle?
Yeah, I think he's better than this Abomination.
Yeah, I think he's better. Yeah, the Abomination, whatever, is the worst. I'd put him above the Nail chick. Where did Nail chick go?
You put her up here.
Did I?
Yeah. I can dig it.
But that was early. That was early. Now I kind of regret it.
Well, yeah, I was trying to talk you out of it, but
now there's like so many on the board, and I'm seeing what it is.
Stick around to the end. You can change it. So stick around.
Stick a dick in your mouth. Okay. All right. So anyway, I guess that's where they're going. So Todd's next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric's crazy, dude. I love it. I love that NECA, man. I would love a quarter scale of Eric. And the fact, I don't think NECA ever put out any quarter scale Evil Dead anything. And I guess if they ever did, it would be Ash, which would be cool. But like, I would like a Deadite. Actually, you know what? They would have my money if they had Evil Dead, Evil Ash from 2. A quarter scale?
That or Cheryl, Evil Cheryl.
Oh, if I had to buy one only, it'd be Evil. You tell me, I get it, you love Cheryl, but you would rather have that. You'd buy her over Evil Ash.
I would, just because I would want her levitating I'd have her on a stand where she's levitating, dude. And it'd just be like that opening scene. Yeah. Possessed scene, man. But if that didn't happen, I would rather take Evil Ash.
I have an Ash NECA still. Okay, so guys, this is Todd's. I know. I have to say, you can't give this high marks, but you have to kind of give it props, dude, because it's hilarious.
I enjoy it, dude.
Because at this point, it's just them like holding them on poles. Yeah. You can tell the way they're moving. It's just like literally, because the arms aren't moving. The arms are just flailing, because they literally got them like on stakes, just swinging them around.
They're so much fun, man.
But it's stupid. It's supposed to be comical.
Silly, yeah.
It's ridiculous. But you're putting I Can Dig It though, for a fucking Halloween store skeleton that they're just moving around on a stick.
It's so dumb. It's so fun, dude. Yeah, I'm putting I Can Dig It. You can move it down later.
I mean, it's fine. It is funny, but all right, chat. But I love how they're just like flailing around. They're not moving anything.
Yeah, bag of bones. Lem
from Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Yeah, remember Lem?
I'm struggling to remember Lem.
He's from the I think he was from season 1, I believe.
It was like Peter
Look,
Stormare, dude.
this is yours, right?
No, it's chat.
Oh, chat. Okay. I can look up the Lem lore if you want me to.
Nah. What do you guys put Lem? He's got an attractive schnoz. That should be worth something.
He's an old friend of the member of Crosby Militia.
Look at that. Season 4, trick question.
Season 1, episode 6 and 7.
Well, Robert's giving it butt gravy, so call it butt gravy.
Okay.
He probably just wants to move it along because it's like I'm having trouble remembering him. I gotta be honest with you. I want to watch the show again. Now it's me. Ooh, is that what's her Kelly's mom? Dude, I love Kelly's mom. Can I get her? Oh, the Pit Witch.
Pit Witch.
Pit Witch is classic, but I don't think it really feels like a deadite to me. I mean, I get it, it is, but I don't know.
Yeah, because it turns
into that thing. I know. And then he fights it, and it's got those neat fucking like aerial shots of him fighting the thing. I know. I don't know why, man. I'm just a little harder on Army of Darkness with that stuff. I just don't think the Deadites are nearly as fucking cool. I think it's a massive downgrade as far as the Deadites and stuff in Army. And then from 1 and 2, I'll give it a put it above the put it right behind. No, god dang it. You got skeletons in there and shit. Put it right behind the skeleton.
All right.
Where's Ash's babe from Army of Darkness? First you want to kill me, then you want to kiss me. Blow.
Olivia.
Pit Witch was top G because it's Patricia Tallman. Olivia from the remake.
Yep. So Olivia, what did she cut? Was this the one that cut off her? No, that wasn't the one that cut off.
No, this is the one that did like the Joker. She gave herself the cartel fucking shit. She like cut her.
And
she's the first one. She's the first one that turned, I think, and she's the first one that attacked Eric in the bathroom and shit like that.
Yes, she attacked Eric. I thought she was pretty decent.
She was like pulling off her flesh. She was maiming her face.
I actually thought she was better than Mia. I'll throw her in here, and I can dig it because she had some good moments.
Yeah, glue's all it'll take. Fill her face. Okay. Where'd you put it?
I can dig it.
Okay. Chat, we're only down to a couple. God, I hope I get Kelly's mom, dude. I want to end on Kelly's mom. I don't want you guys to get it.
They got Kelly's mom.
Kelly's mom is great, dude. You're cooking as shit. It's so fucking hilarious.
Great, dude. Man.
That is, to me, I think this is episode 2.
Yeah.
And episode 1, as much as I really like it, it's really funny. Season 2 is way better than season 1.
Yes.
But episode 2 of season 1 goes toe to toe with anything on season 2. And it's so much fun, dude. And it really felt like Evil Dead when we got to that second episode. But where are you guys putting it? Jessica Lucas, the actress, is really hot. She was also in Gotham. Well, where do you put her, man? You're ranking based on loins here, dude. Your fiery loins. What is she? Is she going to the top, or where's she going? I love this whole scene. I think she's really great.
I'm glad I put her on here.
Go ahead. I mean, she's one of the best in the whole fucking series, dude. That episode is one of the best. Okay, just put it at the top.
Top G.
Just put it at the top. It's where she deserves to be.
Okay.
And then, all right. So now this is me. I get the mini Ash Army, which is a lot of fun. This is
hysterical.
This is pure unfiltered Three Stooges from Raimi. So ridiculous.
Like a fork, dude.
holding his nose and diving in, which creates the evil Ash and all that shit. And how about some hot chocolate? All that stuff is just that's the stuff that I loved about Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
This is our Evil Dead 2 scene. And it's actually after the scene where I think the film takes a dip. But this is like the peaking of it. I love all of this stuff. I could watch a whole movie of this.
Yeah.
And so gosh, I mean, top G, yeah, let's move it up. And I think it has to go put it behind Ed. No, put it behind the hand.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah.
I love it. I love that whole scene, dude. In fact, I watched that movie just for that scene. I love getting to that whole sequence. And it's fantastic. Well, so this is the point where we can all change something if anybody's got anything that they'd like to change. I'm looking at it. Go ahead and shout out. Everybody gets a chance here. I'm trying to find something I don't disagree with. Nothing is what's calling you, Todd.
Okay. I have one.
I think the tree's a bit of a stretch, but I don't want to rock the boat on that because it just kind of gets the pass. I mean, so I don't really want to mess with that.
Yeah, I have mine.
Okay, so, Robert's changed it. Robert's putting the tree branch in butt gravy. He did it for me.
Okay.
Damn.
There you go, Robert.
All right.
Mine would actually be, it's going to surprise people.
Okay.
Ellie, I would put her in top G. And I would put her right here. I think she has the look of the Deadite.
The voice,
everything. The movie's not great, but it's not the worst piece of shit either. So, yeah.
Oh, Tony, you're not aware of the rules, but you can't undo somebody's move.
Yep.
Sorry. Put your girl in top G, dude. You shoving branches up your ass, brother? I'm just kidding. Anybody else want to change anything? I don't really know if there's anything I want to change, to be honest with you.
I gotta change something, man.
I don't have to do shit.
What about this girl that you put up high that you didn't like?
Yeah, I feel like that should be retconned. I should move that down. But I'm actually just gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna move Evil Ash from 2 at the top spot. Just move it over 1.
Okay.
Yeah. I just think
no, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
A girth man, I see. Respect. All right. That's pretty cool. So it's official. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Evil Ash from our Evil Dead 2 is the greatest of all time. The worst being the branch. I don't think we had to put it at the very end. I think the branch deserves to be at the top of butt gravy at least.
Yeah.
Where's Sheila rank?
Sheila.
Oh, Sheila. Are we forgetting about a Sheila, dude?
Didn't we already say Sheila?
Did we forget?
I don't know. Look her up.
This is it. You look her up. Tell me what to do. Cuck. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, Sheila, the witch.
Oh yeah, was more than a brace because the
Army of Darkness.
Yeah, what, the babe?
Yeah.
You found me beautiful once, baby. You got real ugly.
God, I should have put Sheila on here. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, that's exactly, and that's actually one of the coolest lines in the movie, dude.
Yeah,
baby, you got real ugly.
Yeah.
But I love it. So Sheila's not on here. It is what it is. She can live in your hearts. But that's it. I think we're gonna call this one a little early. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we head out?
I don't know what else is happening. Other than Friday, we have Evil Dead 2. We're doing a commentary on,
which will be great. It's always a fun. Todd and I did a commentary for this years ago. I don't remember when it was. It's probably been a decade, but we actually did a commentary for Evil Dead 2, audio only. So it'll be good to do a video one too, but the audio only one is still up if you guys want to go back in time and watch that one. I remember I was watching my Blu-ray, but I'm stoked. Really excited to watch Evil Dead 2. I love it. Never get tired of it. It's a feel-good movie. It's a desert island movie. Yeah, that's it. And then next Friday, I don't know what we're doing next Wednesday yet. Next Friday, I think it's pretty much official that we're going to be doing Rue Morgue, and it's going to be the newest issue that's going to be talking all about Obsession. We're going to be doing a full review of the movie. We need to clear it with Michael, that's Alpha, that he's okay with spoilers, or if we're not doing spoilers, right? No, because it's a new issue.
We're doing spoilers.
We're gonna do spoilers.
Spoilers of the movie?
Yeah.
It'll be out like 2 weeks by then.
Well,
3 weeks.
Let's make sure it's cool with him.
Do you think he really wants to watch it?
Well, no, I mean, but we can always dance around it.
Yeah, okay, we'll talk to him.
And then after that, TBD, we're gonna be doing Rue Morgue the following Friday as well. And I know we're gonna be doing shit with Evil Dead, probably more commentaries in between those. I'm not sure, but just other than that, we're gearing up for Living Dead weekend, man. Super excited again, super anxious. I'm looking forward to it. I got 2 weeks off. I'm taking that week off leading up to it, which I'm going to need it to kind of get prepped for it. And then when I come back, I'm going to be taking the rest of that week off as well, which will be good because I want to decompress. Don't want to think about work. We're going to get so much freaking footage from this thing. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably not going to want to fucking dig into anything when I get back. Like, we're gonna have to like butt heads and figure out, okay, how are we organizing this and who's taking what are we doing, and we got to figure out. But that's it, man. Poltergeist 40th anniversary issue. What, you're gonna spoil it now for the well, we could check that out. Maybe that's one to consider for the following week.
We'll add it to the list.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much. God bless. I'm sure all you deadites out there are setting ablaze by me saying that, and we'll catch you guys Friday. Evil Dead 2. Be there, be square.
See you later.
Bye. I want to give a special thanks to our YouTube members and our patrons. If you haven't joined yet and would like to, click the link below this video and gain access to hours of bonus content. What are you waiting for?